I'm here to address something that no one's talking about. Or I haven't heard anyone talking about. Costco changed their packaging on the paper towels, okay? Still comes in the big, 12 pack, I don't know how many, 16. But they're not individually wrapped with plastic anymore. And I'm all for saving the planet. But it does, we used to store them throughout the house in different places. And, it felt like, oh, this is good. It's not going to get dusty or weird, if we put it in the linen closet on the floor. So I have to be more careful where we store them. And also, the perforation sucks. I don't know if they change manufacturers. I don't know what Costco's trying to pull over, but they made some changes and I'm not happy with it. Kirkland, I need to talk.
Costco used to sell them individually. Regular, 96. Super, 96. Now they only sell a combo, but guess how many are in it?
These guys are smaller now at Costco. They used to have bigger muffins, now they have the smaller one. What happened, Costco? Oh, man.
So let me get this straight. Costco was not only trying to lower grocery prices by taking the Trump regime to court to try and stop Trump's moronic tariffs. This decision is also causing MAGA to boycott the store with promises to never return. Holy fuck, I need to re-up my Costco membership today.
I don't know about you, but I've been going to Costco for years, and it's always felt like the one store that was on our side. Cheap hot dogs, huge portions, a membership card that basically paid for itself. But lately, if you scroll social media, you'll see the same thing over and over. People filming their receipts. People holding up two versions of the same product. People confused at the front door about a card scanner that wasn't there last year. It's not just one complaint. It's a pattern. And once you notice it in one aisle, you start seeing it everywhere else too.
I'm in the checkout at Costco. This is my accountability post. They just came and even pre-scanned this. I'm going to show you what I've got in my cart. I got paper towels and toilet paper, and that is it. Accountability. Only buy what you need. That's what I'm doing today. One more thing. I don't do self-checkout because I don't work here. Costco. I pay to shop here. I'm not going to pay for me to also work. I'm not doing it.
Is it just me, or did my portion of chicken strips from Costco shrink? This box used to be overflowing with food. Something happened to the chicken here.
How much do we think this cart is gonna cost? $624.97 is crazy. Yeah, $624.97 for like a shopping cart full. No health and beauty or anything like that. 3 pairs of shorts that were $11.99 each. The rest was food and drink. I have 2 kids. Correction, 2 teenagers and a hungry protein husband. I could like nibble on string cheese the rest of my life and be fine, but like other people have, like they eat and stuff. It's expensive, but apparently a necessity of life. So I'm grateful. This is very important. I'm grateful that I have the money. I'm not bragging, flexing. It is so hard right now. Yeah, so as you can see, we bought 48 items, and it was Costco, and the only 2 items, I think we got 3 shorts that were not food. Everything else was like food, and like it's kind of crazy that it was $624.97.
So I wanted to actually dig into what's changing at Costco, why it's happening now, and whether it's something we should actually worry about or just something we need to get used to. Here's the part most shoppers never see. Costco barely makes money selling you stuff. Its profit margin on merchandise is razor thin, on purpose, because low prices are the whole pitch. What actually pays the bills is the membership fee. Back in September 2024, that fee went up. A regular Gold Star membership moved from $60 to $65. The executive tier moved from $120 to $130. And even with that increase, people barely blinked. Renewal rates stayed above 92%. In the most recent quarter, membership income alone brought in over $1.3 billion, up more than 13% from the year before. I'm not saying that to defend the company. I'm saying it because it explains everything else you're about to see. When your main profit engine is the annual fee, Protecting that fee becomes priority one. Every decision after this, the checkout policy, the package sizes, even which products stay on the shelf, tends to trace back to that same goal in some way.
If you guys have a Costco membership, stop scrolling. This video is for you. But basically, Costco is facing 2 huge lawsuits right now, and we can literally get money from this. The first one is so disgusting, and it's because our chicken, the $4.99 chicken that everybody buys, has salmonella tracings in it. They did testing and 9% of the chicken had salmonella, and Costco still wanted to push it out and still get paid for those chickens. So we were buying those chickens and we had no clue. Second one is because they falsely advertised their Kirkland drinks. So for example, the tequila was not 100% tequila, it was a lot less. So if you ever bought their chicken, you can literally file for this lawsuit. You just need to have a Costco membership. I don't ask you for any proof. Obviously, you should be honest, but this lawsuit's $250 or more for payout, so why not do it? Right there in the app called the Claim Hunt app. If you go and file, you can get the money. It does take a couple months, but if you can do it now, you can see a surprise check later.
If you have a Costco membership, you need to stop and listen to this right now. Costco is facing 2 massive lawsuits right now. The first one is disgusting, and it's about their $4.99 rotisserie chicken. Testing showed that about 16% of their chicken tested positive for salmonella. Costco still decided to put it on their shelves. The second one is because they falsely advertised their Kirkland drinks. For example, their tequila was not 100% tequila, it was much less. The lawsuit is paying about $250 and it's no proof, because who in the world is keeping all of those receipts? If you want to know where I filed, I did it on the OU app. I've used it many times and they take care of all the legal forms. So all you gotta do is answer a couple of questions and get paid.
Big changes in store at Costco. Starting this week, the company is going to begin a policy of giving executive members an exclusive shopping hour.
Imagine walking into Costco early in the morning. Not the usual chaos. No carts crashing into ankles. No parking lot Hunger Games. No line of people who somehow brought their entire family tree to buy paper towels. Just silence, space, control. Because Costco quietly changed the rules. They didn't announce it with flashing signs. They didn't send a loud email to every member. But if you pay attention, it's already happening. Costco is no longer trying to serve everyone equally. They're deciding who gets the calm experience and who shops in traffic. Executive members now get early access hours, before the crowds, before the noise, before the weekend madness. Think about what that really means. This isn't just a nice perk. This is Costco saying, if you pay more, you shop in peace. If you don't, you shop in congestion. It's a velvet rope, just wrapped in bulk pricing and rotisserie chicken smell. And once you see it that way, you can't unsee it. In one Costco outside Tampa, Florida, an employee told me something interesting. By 9:15 a.m., executive members are already checking out. Quiet carts, short lines, calm faces. By the time regular members arrive, the same store feels completely different. Same building, same day, 2 totally different experiences. Because this didn't happen randomly. Over the last few years, Costco started paying attention to one thing people don't talk about much. Not sales numbers, not margins. They paid attention to frustration, parking lot rage, checkout line fatigue, members abandoning carts halfway through trips, people saying, "I'll come back later," and never coming back. One man told me he drove nearly half an hour just to grab a rotisserie chicken. He pulled into the parking lot on a Saturday afternoon, saw the chaos, and turned around without even getting out of the car. That trip never happened again. So Costco tested something quietly. Early mornings, later evenings, different traffic patterns. And what they found was simple. People don't want more deals. They want less stress. Now, even regular members get a taste of it. Saturday evenings stretched 1 extra hour. Less screaming kids, less chaos, more breathing room. In the same store, employees say evenings feel slower now. Not empty, just calmer. People move with purpose instead of panic. Perfect for the shopper who just wants chicken, coffee, and peace, not a warehouse obstacle course. But here's where it gets interesting. This change isn't really about convenience. It's about separation. Costco figured out that calm shopping is valuable. So valuable, they can charge for it. The executive membership now costs $130 instead of $120. Sounds steep until you do the math. 2% cash back on everything, up to $1,250 a year. That's not a perk. That's Costco quietly steering how you shop. Costco is quietly saying, if you shop here a lot, we want you earlier, calmer, and happier. And if you're someone who shops once in a while, you get the leftovers. One older couple told me they resisted the executive upgrade for years. Now they won't shop without it. Not because of the cash back, but because they hate crowds more than fees. Some stores are even testing something more targeted. Senior-focused early hours, less rushing, more time to read labels, employees who aren't sprinting like it's Black Friday every day. One older shopper put it perfectly. I finally remembered everything on my list. That's not small, because anyone over 50 knows this feeling. You walk into Costco and instantly forget why you came. The noise, the movement, the overload. One woman said she stopped arguing in the car after Costco trips because she stopped feeling rushed inside the store. Early access fixes that. But this is only the surface.
So who actually feels this? Regular families who built their whole grocery routine around buying big and saving big. That's the deal we signed up for. But members have been finding that some of their go-to items are quietly shrinking. A jar of moisturizer that used to weigh 539 grams now weighs 453. A tortilla pack that used to give you 2 bags of 20 now gives you 2 bags of 19. Same price tag, less product. And it's not only shrinking, some items are disappearing outright. Kirkland chocolate chips, gone, largely blamed on rising cocoa costs. Kirkland soy milk, pulled for slow sales. The jumbo bakery muffins, replaced with smaller ones. If you loved a specific Kirkland item, there's a real chance it just isn't coming back. None of this shows up as a dramatic price hike on the receipt. It shows up quietly, a little less product here, a favorite item missing there, and it adds up faster than most of us realize.
Come with us on our monthly Costco run for a family of 4. This trip, we're getting a little extra because we have a Disneyland trip coming up, so we're going to need lots of snacks, and it's back to school season, so I need stuff for my son's school lunches. We are going to try to stay under $300, so let's see if we can do it. I always try to get pasture-raised everything. Always get these. These are really good, too. For school lunches, only cereal my kids will eat. We're gonna get 2. These are good for Disneyland. I've never seen pistachio ones. I'm doing a little reorganizing. This is a splurge.
We need one.
Yeah. These are on sale, so we're gonna try them. We eat so much of this popcorn. $2.76. I can't believe we stayed under $300.
Oh. Sorry. Thank you.
I can't believe this just happened. Costco pizza has shrunk. I didn't believe this because you and I both know when we order a slice of Costco pizza, it's so big to the point that they can cut it down the middle and, well, you get 2 slices for the price of 1. It's been like that for many decades. Unfortunately, today, I can verify it got smaller. It shrunk. I went and I ordered a cheese slice of pizza and a pepperoni slice of pizza just to double check that there is no flukes, probably in the way that the pizza is made or it's sliced when it's ready to be served to people. Well, to my disappointment and bewilderment, and everyone else that was in line was disappointed when I got the slices of pepperoni and cheese, even the people in line were like, "Did the pizza get smaller?" And I said, yes, unfortunately, it's true. Shrinkflation is real. What the hell is going on? If you made it this far into the video, comment, "I love cheese mate and pizza," so I know that you made it to the end of the video.
Now, why mess with checkout, of all things? This year, Costco started pulling self-checkout machines out of most of its stores. On top of that, Entry scanners became mandatory, so every single person walking in has to scan a card, not just flash it. I don't know exactly how much this saves them, but what I do know is this. Self-checkout made it easy for someone to borrow a friend's card without anyone checking the photo. It also made it easier for items to slip through unscanned. Both of those things quietly eat into the same thing we just talked about, the membership fee. So the company is tightening the front door and the checkout line at the same time. And for a lot of us, that means a slower, more supervised trip than we're used to. It's a small thing on its own, but it fits the same story as everything else, a company quietly protecting its bottom line in ways most of us never think to question.
We'll try to explain the whole
Do not talk to me. Get your manager. Get your
Scanning,
manager.
please touch Finish and Pay.
Can you come scan my things? No, you just want my help, ma'am. Can you come scan my things, please? I want to see your manager. I want to see your manager right now. Thank you. I need to see your manager because that's rude. You're being very
Ma'am, we both tried to explain the whole
Do not talk to me. Get your manager. Get your
Scanning,
manager.
please touch Finish and Pay.
All I needed was a little help, and she refused to even help me, and was really rude about it too.
So she shouldn't have been rude, but they're so normally these have a weight limit, so that's one of the things too is that.
And that's why I asked her.
Your order has reached the maximum size limit. Please touch the Finish and Pay button now. Help is on the
She
way.
could have easily scanned, and she said no. She refused to scan the little bit of items I had left in my cart. She said you can do it yourself. That's why I had her call you because I don't think that was fair for her to treat me like that. When it all fit in here except for the big items that she could have scanned.
Absolutely, I will address that with her.
Yeah.
Going back DEI initiatives, Costco is now defending its diversity policies and
friendly reminder that a Costco membership is cheaper than Prime and they offer free delivery, including free 2-day delivery in most major cities.
To be fair to Costco, the company hasn't stayed quiet about any of this. Its CEO said flatly that the company will never give up being the low-price leader, and that's genuinely the brand's whole identity. On the Kirkland side, leadership has said they only keep a private label item if it beats the national brand by a solid margin, and when it can't, it gets cut instead of watered down. That's actually a defensible business call, but here's the honest tension. The company can hold the line on sticker prices while still shrinking what's inside the package, and technically, neither of those breaks a promise. It just means we have to pay closer attention than we used to.
Costco is being sued, so if you've ever bought any of those $5 rotisserie chickens, you might want to stay here because they're currently being sued for them. So you know how Costco has those big signs in the store that say no preservatives? Yeah, turns out that's not true. Kirkland Signature Rotisserie Chicken actually contains phosphate and carrageenan, which, by the way, if you didn't already know, they're preservatives. They had it plastered all over their website and in the store that there were no preservatives, but this tells a completely different story. Worst part of it all is that literally they removed the no preservatives from their signs and their website quietly. So they basically admitted it without actually admitting it so that they don't lose customers. So if you've ever bought a Costco rotisserie chicken, then you may be eligible once this opens up. And this lawsuit is coming soon, so there is no payout amount just yet, but it will be soon. I already have it saved on the Collect Settlement Finder app. This is the one that I use because it sends me a notification the moment I'm eligible to file. Like and send this to anyone who has brought a Costco rotisserie chicken, because literally everyone has had a piece of that chicken. This is one you do not want to miss.
Have you seen how much these sell on eBay for?
No.
So they're $20, $83 on eBay.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're the same thing. This will sell out fast, and there's another pallet somewhere back there.
Are you buying all those?
Yeah, I'm gonna get all these and more.
What are you gonna do with them?
Sell them.
On eBay?
Yeah.
What are you gonna sell them for?
Probably probably whatever sells fast, probably 80.
Why
Yeah.
is everybody paying so much for them?
I don't
Why does
know.
everybody want them? They're just
I don't
cut
know.
off.
I don't know. But yeah.
But they're good, huh?
I guess so. They're selling fast. They'll sell out from Costco. I'm in Colombia and they were sold out there.
You got a good little business thing.
Yeah.
Make a nice markup.
Yeah, you'll make a lot of money.
$85. Oh my God.
Yeah. Crazy.
You gotta declare that, don't you?
For profits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they pay eBay, and then eBay sends the check to you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just sell it. To be the first to know about these drops, you can join the free reselling community in the link in my bio.
So where does that leave us? Honestly, nowhere near panic. Costco is still one of the better deals out there, and the hot dog is still $1.50. But the era of just trusting the package size without looking is probably over. One practical thing you can do today: next time you're in the aisle, glance at the small unit price number on the shelf tag instead of the big price on the item. That tells you the real cost per ounce, and it won't lie to you the way packaging sometimes does. It takes about 5 extra seconds in the aisle, and over a year of shopping trips, those 5 seconds can genuinely save you real money. Has your Costco haul been costing you more for the same stuff lately? And have you noticed the checkout changes at your local warehouse? Or is it just certain stores? Drop it in the comments. I actually read them, and if this is the kind of thing that actually affects your wallet, that's exactly what we cover here at Cost Crisis. So stick around and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.